Hi, and welcome to Soul and Science. This is the second episode of Kundalini activation. Today, we will know the techniques of how you can activate the Kundalini. But hold up, before we jump in, I really gotta suggest don't try picking up these exercises straight from social media or YouTube without a proper guru guiding you. If you're keen to learn, go find a guru in person. It's the real deal. And hey, before you do that, really get to know your potential master. Not every enlightened person out there is the real thing, you know? Just be super careful with your choices and stick to a genuine master. Look, when it comes to activating Kundalini, meditation alone won't cut it for the true awakening. You might build up some killer concentration skills, sure, but that's not the full Kundalini power. Stick with me through this whole video. And by the end, you'll totally get what unfolds when those chakras start firing up.
Through mudras, the yogins succeed in gathering these five forces together, bringing them to their home, the Mother Kundalini, which is sleeping at the Muladhara chakra as static energy of the Mother of the Universe. Yogins force the prana and apana to the place where this static energy of the Kundalini is sleeping. Thus, they awaken her. First, the Earth Dhara. When the yogin opens the Earth chakra by the power of the Kundalini, he conquers the earth, and no earthly element can injure him. He walks over the land, freed from death. Second, the Water Dhara. Next, the yogin moves the Kundalini energy up to the second chakra, the water chakra. By opening this chakra, the yogin is free from all sorrow. No water can ever harm him. Although he be thrown in the deepest water, he will never die in the water. This mudra should be kept very carefully secret, as by revealing this, success is lost. Third, the Fire Dhara. The yogin should move the Kundalini energy up to the fire chakra. When the yogin opens this chakra, known as Fire Dhara, the killer of the fear of death, then fire cannot harm or burn the yogin. What else is there for him to fear? Fourth, the Air Dhara. The yogin opens this chakra by bringing the Kundalini energy upward, and as soon as he has succeeded in opening the air chakra, he has mastered levitation. This mudra is the destroyer of death, and the yogin will never be disturbed by air. This cannot be taught to the faithless. By doing so, all success would be lost. Fifth, the Ether Dhara. Here, the yogin moves the energy of the Mother Kundalini upward and opens the Ether chakra. As soon as he is successful in opening this chakra, he has opened the door of liberation or emancipation. He will never die unless he wills it. When the yogin has learned the 5 dharas, the human body can visit and revisit the heavens, and he can go wherever he likes, as swiftly as the mind. The yogin should also practice the bhastrika kumbhaka. That too will awaken the Kundalini. He should move or awaken the Kundalini again and again, and though he be in the mouth of death, he need not fear it. When the apana rises upward to the fire pana, the flame of the divine fire grows strong and bright, being fanned by apana. When the apana fire mixes with the prana, which is naturally hot, the spiritual heat of the body becomes bright and powerful. When the Kundalini feels this extra heat, she will awaken from sleep, and then she goes into the Sushumna. As a key can open a door, so yogi should open the door of liberation by awakening the Kundalini. The Kundalini is coiled like a serpent, and by mudra or pranayama processes, the Kundalini will certainly move and open the mouth of the Sushumna. Without moving the Kundalini, there are no other means that will clear away the impurities of the 7,200 nadis. Yogins should practice the bhastrika kumbhaka 3 hours daily. Then he need have no fear of death.
The great goddess Kundalini, the energy of the self, sleeps in the Muladhara. She has the form of a serpent, having 3 coils and a half. As long as she is asleep in the body, the finer body, the jiva is a mere animal, and true wisdom does not arise, though yogi may practice 10 million yoga. When Kundalini is sleeping, it is awakened by the kind guru, the spiritual teacher. Then all the chakras knots are pierced, and the prana then goes through the sushumna. The mind is then controlled, and the yogi arises above death. Yogis should practice daily some of the following mudras: Mahamudra, Nabomudra, Uddiyana, Mahabandha, Mahavida, Kechari, Yalandhara, Yoni, Vipanarata, Kaki, and Sambhavi, and others.
Mahamudra should be practiced with the Jalandhara Bandha. Practice of this mudra will cure fever, bowel trouble, enlargement of the spleen, indigestion, consumption, leprosy, and any other diseases. It will awaken the Kundalini. It is called the Great Mudra by the wise. Practice of the mudras should be equal on both sides. The Nabho Mudra should be practiced, and it is easy to practice. It too makes the yogi safe from all diseases, and the body never becomes old but keeps perpetual youth. The Mahabandha Mudra should be practiced with Jalandhara Mudra, which will bring the prana downward. He who practices this mudra will control the prana and aprana and move the Kundalini. The Mahaveda Mudra is the best mudra to awaken the Kundalini, but should be practiced with the Bandha and Mahabandha. It gives success to yogi over all nature's finer forces. Yogi should practice in secret and not tell anyone if he desires success. The Uddiyana, or flying up mudra, moves the goddess Kundalini, and who masters this mudra will be master of all powers, like levitation, etc. This mudra makes it easy to attain emancipation and is the key that unlocks the door of liberation. The Mula Bandha Mudra is the best mudra to control the apana and prana, and is the key to everlasting youth. Mixing the prana and apana causes heat in the body. That heat causes the Kundalini to awaken. Then she goes upward through the sushumna. In that sushumna, all wisdom and powers are. Jalandhara Mudra is the well-tried mudra for keeping old age, decay, and death away. It saves the nectar and keeps the vital force moving in the right nadi. Who practices this mudra daily becomes an adept. Yogi should practice Mahabandha, Uddiyana, and Jalandhara all at once. Kechari Mudra is the king of all the mudras. It is hard to attain. The yogi who masters it even for half an hour will overcome hunger, thirst, decay, and death. His body becomes divine. The earth, water, fire, air, and ether cannot harm that body. Yoni Mudra, Viparita Karan Mudra, Vajroni Mudra, Shakti Mudra, Mandukki Mudra, and Sambhavi Mudra are well tried and will awaken the Kundalini. The 5 dharanas should be learned from a master. With these dharanas, a yogi goes wherever he wants to with his physical body. He may go to heaven, walk on water, air, and fire, and is master of all. Except for the practice of Kundalini, what other means ate there to purify the nadis? Once setting this power moving, yogi should practice constantly. Who can practice a yama need have no fear of death. Hatha Yoga and Raja Yoga should be practiced together, as Hatha Yoga is dependent upon Raja Yoga, and Raja Yoga is dependent upon Hatha Yoga. These mudras should not be taught to the wicked and faithless, but they should be taught to calm, peaceful, and faithful students. And he who teaches the secret of the mudras is the real guru. He can be called Ishwar, God, in human form.
Now you know how it can be activated, but you see, not many people will tell you this. The real gurus never tells you that my chakras are active and I can teach you how to activate Kundalini. The real one will tell you this. It's hard to activate, but you gotta learn basics first. So if you are committed, come here and learn. Guru will never ask you anything but discipline. But as a student, it's your duty to give your guru some guru dakshina. Also make sure you earn blessings from your guru. It will help you in the future. Now, if you like my video, please subscribe, and if you could, please give a thumbs up. If you share the video, you make me more happy and motivated to post this kind of video. Thank you, my friend.